Alright, with all the little games that have been releasing lately, we try to check Detroit Become Human and see what the hype is really all about. The game is set to release late on May, and this week we were able to play the demo. Now the demo is based on a mission called Hostage. Your name is Connor. You're a Davian Android model RX-800 sent in as a negotiator by CyberLife to resolve a hostage situation where an outdated Davian model named Daniel took the little girl hostage after killing her father and a couple of officers. As soon as you arrive on scene, you meet Captain Allen with a short cutscene, and the officer really doesn't care much about androids and just wants you to do your job or it's gonna blow the other one up. You give him free reign after the cutscene, and by pressing R2 you kind of pause the game and you enter in a stasis. It feels a little bit like the Echo sequence in The Division, but this is where you actually get to see the clues around the map, or near your proximities. Each clue brings you closer to a different dialogue, an alternative, options, and by successfully unlocking these, you increase the success rate on your mission. So exploring all of these clues is kinda gonna be a must. Every possible scenario has clues that you interact with and have to find. Now once you complete the full sequence of analyzing all the clues, a sort of time lapse begins, where you can go back and forth in order to check what happened in that specific scene. Some scenes even have a clue that helps you unlock more options. Once you gather enough evidence, then you go ahead and enter the final scene, where I think you can enter as many times as you want. You have to choose between different outcomes, responses in order to move forward. Now the thing about this game is that it turns so much into a task that unless you enjoy being a detective in a game, you end up getting bored fast. I mean, that's what happened to me. The amount of alternate options that impact your story or gameplay are so many that it really stops being fun and it turns into a paranoid dystopia where you either wing it and go with whatever goes, or spend the next 2 to 3 hours on the single mission just to unlock every single possibility and decide which one you prefer the most. My 2 cents in the matter, and I emphasize that this is me, this is my opinion. Everyone likes different things, so don't take it at face value. Play it yourself and make your own deductions. I encourage it. You might like the game. It's not a bad game, it has amazing graphics, the story does look promising, and to be perfectly honest, in my opinion, for those trophy collectors, going platinum in this game is going to be a real pain in the ass. Finishing the game, unless you wing it all, it's also going to be chaotic. It's going to turn more into a burden, and it's going to be less of something enjoyable than fun. I mean, halfway through the demo, I wanted to skip everything and go to the final scene. It's the type of game that I would play for 20 minutes, probably rent it, then discard it to never touch it again. Some people will love it, others will hate it, while others will just be like, yeah, whatever. I give it a 7 out of 10, because regardless of the slow gameplay and interactions, the graphics are amazing and it does seem like the game will develop into a formidable story. However, this is only a demo, and in my case, my OCD won't let me pass the first part, let alone pass the game, until I've tried all 1200 possibilities. So that's a no for me. I hope you like my review, stay tuned for more, and see you next time, guys.